From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh!
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is D from Brooklyn, Assistant Chiefy, coming to you with an update. Well, you know how much we love doing water changes. I just changed about 20-something gallons of water on the reef tank here to 125. And I cleaned the yard yesterday, did a lot of pruning for about an hour. It doesn't look like I pruned anything, I know, because I got a crap load of grapevine back there. But yeah, I did all of that. I had 20 gallons of old tank water here. So I was like, you know, D, you're going a little nuts. You got to come up with a little project. So let me just show you what I did. I'm going to walk the camera. We're going to walk outside. I got the old water that I had removed from the tank, and I put it in this little 2.5 gallon tank here. And I hooked it up to my solar power pumps that I use for my fountain here. It's my solar power pumps. Yeah, those are cool, man. I usually run a fountain, or I have other things out here that I run off of that. But I said, let me put a couple of frags out here. Just good old-fashioned natural sunlight. I'm not going to dose them with nothing. Or maybe I'll check them. I'll test the levels and see how it is, because the water's coming out of my old tank, so the calcium and all of that stuff is up. But I'll do little testing on it. And I'm gonna just keep some notes and see how this progresses. All it's using is good old-fashioned Lord's natural sunlight out there on the deck, which is the highest point. It gets about 9 or so. Well, in the morning it gets direct sunlight for about 4 or 5 hours, and then it passes by and it comes back around in the evening for a little bit. But just some good old natural sunlight. The average temperature out here is about, right now, in the 70s. It drops maybe 65 at night, but it's in the 70s here. I'm going to keep this out here. I got a little Redactus mushroom out here. I got another purple mushroom out here. And a Kenya tree. Just some really, really simple soft corals out here. And just see how they do. See if they croak, they progress. You know, we get so bent up with the LEDs, T5, metal halide, yada, yada, yada. I want to see how they do out here with just a little good old-fashioned sunlight and some water circulation. So the water's obviously not going to circulate at night, but it's going to circulate for about a majority of the day. You can look real close. I don't know if you can see little things floating around in there. These solar power pumps are awesome, man. In an emergency, I keep quite about 6 of them in the house. I have battery backup stuff, but you know, after Hurricane Sandy, I started thinking about contingency. So I got quite a few of these solar power pumps. I run it out my air conditioning unit outside, so I can use it to power the big tank in an emergency or whatever I need. But I thought this was a nice little project. Nothing to do. I got a crap load of stuff, extra equipment, all kinds of stuff. This is just crushed oyster shell and coral shell that I have up here. I had in the basement. I got about a box of it, so put that in there and we'll see how it is. So check back and I'll keep a little tabs on that and see how things progress. But I thought it was an interesting experiment, because who knows what wavelength we're getting from the sun, but they grow in the ocean. This isn't the Caribbean, but we'll see. I thought it was a little interesting thing to get going. And also, you know, I like keeping these solar power pumps, because I like to make sure that they're working from time to time and see what else I can use it for. I was going to put a pond back here, but 2 reasons. A, homie ain't got no money for a pond right now. And B, it's a hell of a lot of work. And I've been getting raccoons and possums and crap back here. So I'm about 99% sure I put a pond back here, they'll be skinny dipping in it. So that was just a little good thing to do with my old tank water after doing a water change. And just to end on a happy note, my maroon, happy, happy, happy. So my man over there in the pet store, remember he was gray? When I bought this maroon, I was like, wow, that fish needs some tender loving care. His stripes looked gray. Yes, you heard me, gray in the fish store. Their water was ridiculously bad. So it's another reason why you quarantine your fish. Look at this fish that you seen in the earlier video. This maroon was my female from the male had jumped in out the back of the tank, and like before I screened it, he had jumped back there. So I had to get another maroon, and they have to be really nice size to put up with my striped hoodlums there. They have not bothered him at all. They tried to test him, and you know how we do it in Brooklyn. They kicked the tires on this boy, and when he said he wasn't giving them his lunch money, they just backed off, and he is just chilling in here. So that's a good ending to a story. You know, kind of a rescue. Nobody wanted to buy this guy. Had him nursed back to health, and he's looking damn good. He's really got a lot of character, and he's a really cool fish. He likes the WP-40 over there. So I have it on like a crest mode because I just changed the water. You can see that boy is blowing. So, you know, yeah, I guess he's never been in a tank like that before. So that's it. Check back. Keep up the updates. Just for you guys in New York, the end of the month, 27th, you know, the end of this month, Reefer Palooza in the Meadowlands, baby. We never get stuff like that in New York. So let me know if you guys are going to check it out. I'm going to check it out there. A few of us from the club are going to go. So check us out on Facebook, D from Brooklyn, or check out the Brooklyn Aquarium Society. I'm hooking up their page on Facebook. And I'm on Instagram, people. So if any of you guys on Instagram, shoot me a shout out, man. DFB Aquatics. And I love to hear from you guys, man. Swap some pictures and some stories and stuff. That about wraps it up. So this is D signing out. Doing the water change. There's my water change container. Yeah, fun stuff, babe. Fun stuff. That's going to be another project. I'm going to run right out that back wall into my gutter or something, because that's a pain in the ball sack. But anyway, this is D signing out. Keeping my sanity by keeping my aquariums. Until next time, see ya! Yeah, fish, I tend to do that a lot. You'll get used to it.